Hello, this is Alex from al.extreme, the channel you are currently watching. Today I thought it would be fun if I explained each and every one of my songs that I've made, and I've made quite a lot. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the cringe. My oldest tracks. I look back on them with so much regret. So yeah, let's talk about the 4 earliest tracks I've made: Electrolysis, Summertime Remix, Hardcore, and Sweden Remix. So here's how I came up with each of the 4 songs. For Electrolysis, I was kind of bored and I had science homework to do, so I just thought, how about I make Electrolysis into a song? And boy, did I regret that decision. Hardcore. Now that one is just, what if Wario Mortals was wrong and was done really badly? Yeah, that's basically how that happened. So for my Sweden remix, I thought, this is pretty chill. How about I make it into future bass? And yeah, that's pretty much how that happened. However, my Summertime remix, that's a bit of a different story. Well, back then I was like a fan of Walker ID. If you don't know what that is, that's basically just a channel where they upload the unreleased IDs of both Alan Walker and K391. And when I was scrolling through their channel, I found this thing.
I fall into you and it was always you. My love, you know, it was always you.
Is it just me, or does this sound an awful lot like Summertime? So, taking inspiration from this ID, I thought, how about I make a version of Summertime that is just slightly slower and a little more, like, chill. And so I made my remix. And you guys seem to watch it quite a lot. I don't know why you guys like it so much. So, yeah, let's talk about my remix for Little Pitchy's Livin' For That. So, why? Why did I make this stupid remix? So it was back in early 2020 where I first discovered Rumi Official, aka Little Pitchy. And then in August, he then released his song Living For That. I listened to it, and I started to think. And if you guys know me, if I think, something crazy happens. This is why I generally don't think that much. So, essentially, my brain told me,
Yo, Alex, how about you remix this, put it up on Lumi's subreddit, wait for him to react to it, and boom, popularity and stuff.
that did not happen. So yeah, the reason I made this is that a very dumb 13-year-old me was hoping that was his big break. I'm now 16 and I still have not had that yet. September 2020. I remember this era well. It was the first time I started developing the traditional al.extreme style of mixing electronic and orchestra. I remember I thought I was unique for doing that, but it turns out everyone else was also doing it. So yeah, let's talk about my first ever EP. It was titled Magic, with the exclamation point to make it sound cool. But yeah, this whole thing, it was actually inspired by a Disney movie, I think. I'll try to put it up on screen right now. If you see it on screen, that means I found it. So after watching that movie, I was like, how about I make a couple magic themed songs? How was I going to do this? Well, around this time, I was kind of into the orchestra music of Epic Music World. Now, for those of you who have not searched for orchestral music while you're studying for your homework, Epic Music World is I would say a promotion place for like a bunch of orchestral songs. I mean, I would show them to you, but most of them are copyrighted. And I don't want to deal with that. So, just look yourself, you have the internet. So yeah, 13-year-old me was really into this interesting orchestra style because emotions. So I was trying to replicate that in this new EP. And I did not replicate it. Instead, I created something, I don't know how to describe it. I should have written a script. So let's just go through each song one by one, shall we? Starting off with the first one, Sleight of Hand. I was trying to go for a more like, a more house vibe with this one, but it's safe to say that I didn't capture that vibe well. Okay, second song, Silver City. Let's go take a look. Yeah, this is actually my first melodic dubstep song. By all accounts, this is melodic dubstep. I'm pretty sure. I'm very bad at genres, don't at me, but I must say this is it's not bad. I expected to cringe from this, but it's actually not too bad. Okay, third song, Street Magic. Looks like we're going well so far, so I kind of have high hopes for this one. So yeah, this one, I tried to go for a more upbeat kind of vibe with this one, more similar to the style of Tobu, but it's safe to say that I haven't gotten that style exactly to the point, but you can see that I tried, but overall, not as good as Silver City, but it's aight. Okay, now the fourth song, Paris. Yeah, let's take a listen. So yeah, I still really much cringe at this, but it still kind of holds up a little bit, but yeah, I'm not really proud of this one, at least compared to the other songs of the album. Okay, song number 5, Requiem. So far we have a pretty good track record, so hopefully this one is good. Hopefully. This is not that good, but however, the atmosphere is actually pretty interesting. I mean, I'm surprised 13-year-old me know how to make that dark vibe you hear. But yeah, it's not as good as the other songs, I have to say. Okay, song number 6, Hurricane. I think I remember this one. It's supposed to be not too bad, but we'll see. Yeah, this is actually probably my favorite one of this entire album. Yeah, it's just really chill and simple, and you can tell that an amateur made this, but it's got that charm. I should really try making more stuff like that. Simple, yet very nice. Okay, now we have the EP's title track, Magic. Yeah, I tried to do the exclamation point thing there, but yeah, I don't really remember this one, but I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, 13-year-old me actually did something unique. He changed the 4x4 time signature to 3x4. If you don't understand music, you probably won't understand what it is, but I have to give my younger self credit for that. and it switches back to 4x4 during the drop. That's interesting.
A few minutes later.
Huh. 13-year-old me actually did a key change. Interesting. I'm surprised 13-year-old me knew how to do that, but I think I should actually do key changes in songs down the line. But yeah, I have to give my younger self credit for this. It's interesting. Surprisingly, Magic actually holds up quite well compared to all the other songs in the album. But it's still quite outdated, sure, but I'm actually quite proud of it. Good job, 13-year-old me. Let's see what else do we have next. Oh no. Late October to late December. I remember I released like 10 singles during this time. However, they were all so bad, I had to get rid of them. They are all unlisted now. Most of them are. I'm not going to talk about the unlisted ones because I don't want to, but I'll just talk about the ones that are still up on my channel and are still available by all normal means. Starting with the Beninging.
In the Beninging. In the Beninging.
The beginning. Boy, this brings back memories. If you can see my face right now, you can see that I am actively in pain. So outdated. Fun fact, this isn't actually the first song I've made, as it says in the description. This is a remake of it, because the original file is lost. Yeah, I deleted it. The file from 2018 is gone. So I made this as a replacement. I should have kept the old file. The old file was much better. But yeah, it's quite dated and not really a fan of it anymore. It's... yeah, I think the sooner we move on from this, the better. This one is much different than all my other songs around this time. But yeah, 13-year-old me did a really good job here. It feels like it could actually be something from Minecraft itself. Good job, 13-year-old me. Okay, so what's next? Oh no. If there's any song I regret making over the past 4 years, it's this one. It's unoriginal. It's basically just the original song with barely any changes. If anything, the changes just make it worse. But for some reason, this actually was the first video I made that blew up. 17k views. Like, why? Why are people coming back to this? If I could, I would just love to get rid of this permanently. Snowstorm. My first ever and oddly only Christmas song. And coincidentally, it didn't come out on Christmas. But yeah, this actually holds up a lot better than all the older songs, probably because this one is more recent compared to those ones, but yeah, this one is actually still really good, I have to say. Good job, 13-year-old Alex. Okay, so overall this year is, how do I say it? not as bad as I thought it would be. Some songs age much better than others, but yeah, overall it's kind of just mid. But yeah, I expected to have like everything below mid, but surprisingly, a lot of them still hold up. Now, as much as I would love to get rid of all of them, I still really want to keep them up there, just so I can show everyone how much my music has evolved from 2020 all the way to 2023. So, yeah. I'm Alex, and I don't know how to end this. Okay, so bye.